If you're an ambitious man who wants freedom, wealth, and purpose, you need to hear this. Because the harsh truth is, there's 5 types of dudes who will never make it unless they change this. No matter how many courses they buy, no matter how many books they read, no matter how many seminars they attend, they won't make it. They're gonna stay stuck, stay broke, stay distracted. And the worst part is they think they're on the right path and will continue to justify to themselves that they are. So let's fix that right now. Let's dive. You might even recognize one of these traits that I'm going to mention in yourself. And that's actually a good thing because at some point we've all fallen into one of these categories. And until you see what's actually holding you back, it's hard to make a change. So this isn't a feel-good video. This is a video to help you see your blind spots and transform your life. And look, guys, I've watched this play out in real time many times. A lot of dudes with crazy potential, they continue to self-sabotage. Year after year, nothing changes. And yet, other guys with no obvious advantage, they win because they rewired their mindset, changed who they are, and took the actions to back it up. The difference isn't the strategy that they're using, it's how they view themselves in the world. So I'm going to break down the 5 types of men who continuously self-sabotage and what you can do if you see yourself in any of them. This isn't judgment, this is a roadmap to help you get to the next level. Let's get into it. First type of dude who is not going to make it is the dabbler. Starts everything, finishes nothing. He's almost ready for the 5th year in a row now. Always planning, always researching, but never actually taking action. The second it gets hard, boring, or uncomfortable, he's out. He chases new instead of mastering one specific thing that works for him. So here's the fix to this, is decide on what you want to do. Specifically, if that's getting into shape, learning a high value skill, starting a business, go all in for 12 full months. No dabbling, all in. That means action every single day. No distraction, no shiny object syndrome, just execution and see where that gets you. The second type of dude who's not gonna make it, the emotionally reactive guy. This is the dude who can't handle setbacks without his life spiraling out of control. This is the type of dude that when the market dips, he sells. And then when it starts to go back up, he buys in again. Slow month in business, he quits altogether. Gets a bad negative comment on YouTube, his self-esteem spirals out of control instead of laughing it off. The moment it stops feeling good, he's out. He runs his life off his emotions, not systems. So the fix for this is to detach from the results. Measure your actions, measure your output, and not your feelings. Operate from frameworks that serve you and not how you feel for the day. The third type of dude who's not gonna make it, this is the excuse artist. He has an excuse for everything before he even starts. And this one is probably going to be especially triggering because I would say this fits the widest demographic of guys. You know, it's not the right time. You know, I got to wait till after the holidays. You know, I don't have the money right now. I got to get XYZ done first. But that guy, he has an advantage over me. This is the type of guy you could hand 100 G's cash and a game plan to turn it into $1 million, and he'd find a way to lose it and then blame somebody else about it. So the fix here is to take full ownership of your life. Understand everybody is dealt a different set of cards, but unfortunately that's the world we live in. So your job is to play the hand. You're not unlucky, you're not undisciplined, you can do anything that you set your mind to, and that's a very liberating feeling. And the only thing this dude has been consistent with is finding a reason not to start. And type number 4, the comfort addict. This is the type of dude who says he wants success and he's willing to do anything except the actual work. He can't give up that instant gratification in life. The fast food, the booze, the drugs, the adult media content. Sleeps in, skips workouts, and optimizes his life around pleasure instead of purpose. So the fix to this, guys, is just understanding that discomfort is the price of success. If you want to achieve anything worthwhile in life, you're going to have to go through some discomfort. The thing with this is you can either suffer today or suffer for the rest of your life. And type number 5 of the dudes who are not going to make it. This is the identity conflict guy. He wants the dreams, he has a big vision, but deep down, he just doesn't believe that he deserves it. This is imposter syndrome at its finest. This is the guy who self-sabotages at the finish line. He's like almost there. He's to success. This is the guy who will be closing in on 6-pack abs and then go off the rails for 4 or 5 weeks on his diet. This is the guy who's about to close a big contract in his business and self-sabotages the deal. And this is, to me, the most unfortunate of these type of 5 guys. But the cool thing is, it's fixable. Success is built on your identity, and you need to become the man who deserves it. This is done when your actions align with your thoughts for a long enough period of time, and you just know deep down that you deserve success because you put in so much work to achieve it. And here's the truth, guys, is you don't need some fancy strategy to make any of this happen. You just need to be aware that if you're currently one of these guys, that's okay and you can change, because we've all embodied at least one of these characteristics at one point or another. So if you say you're about that life, prove it. And you do this by eliminating those old parts of you that do not align with the new version of you. So if you saw yourself in this video, good. That was the point. That means you have high-level self-awareness. That means you're coachable, and that means you can change. Now, if you went through this whole video and said, nah, none of those are me, well, unfortunately, chances are you're probably all of the above, because I know for a fact myself, at different points in my life, I fit all of these different boxes, and that's okay. But here's the thing, if you are aware of your weak points now and you choose not to make the decision, that just tells me you don't really want the success. So here's a challenge for you. Drop a comment. Let me know, did any of these hit home? Do you think that you might be falling into any of these different categories? It's okay if you do. If you have the guts to admit it, more props to you, because a lot of guys would not. And if you're ready to get to the next level, this channel is for you. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to go deeper on high performance habits and mindset strategies to help you get to the next level faster, click the link in the description below. Join my free newsletter, and I will see you guys next video.